tried to scam me out of a fare, so I drove her toward the border. It was a Tuesday afternoon in San Diego, about 4:30, that golden window when office is empty, the freeway clogs, and Uber's surge pricing lights up like a Christmas tree. I'd been driving part-time while finishing grad school. It was good money when I wanted quick cash, but my patience for entitled passengers was wearing thin. Still, I figured I'd do a couple of rides before heading home. I picked up a woman outside the community college downtown. She looked mid-30s, dressed like someone who'd never checked a price tag in her life. Clean designer clothes, polished nails, expensive perfume that lingered in the car. Her destination popped up. La Jolla, one of the wealthiest areas in San Diego. Perfect, I thought. Long trip, decent payout. We started chatting. She was friendly, talkative, maybe too much. I could tell she liked being in control of the conversation, steering every topic back to herself. Still, I played along. 4 minutes into the drive, right as we were about to hit the on-ramp to I-5, my phone made the sound every driver hates, the soft ding of a canceled trip. I pulled into a parking lot, turned to her and said, "Hey, your ride got canceled. I can't keep driving until it's rebooked." She gave me the innocent oops look. "Oh, that was an accident. Just finish the trip, it's fine." I checked the route again. Because it was peak rush hour, the trip from downtown to La Jolla was now almost $70. I told her the price. She blinked and said, "I'm not paying that." I kept my voice calm. "Then I can't take you." She smiled like she hadn't heard me. "Come on, just take me home. I'll give you a good rating." "I need you to get out of the car," I said firmly. That's when the mask slipped. Her tone sharpened. "No, you're already driving that way. Just go. Don't make this difficult." I'd seen this scam before. Passengers cancel mid-ride to avoid paying. The first 2 times it happened, I'd pulled over and kicked the people out. They cursed me out and walked off. But this woman, she wasn't budging. She crossed her arms and stared straight ahead like I was her personal chauffeur. I considered calling the police. We were barely 3 blocks from their headquarters, but something in me snapped. I didn't want to just hand her off to an officer. I wanted her to feel the mistake. If she wanted a free ride, she was going to get one, just not where she expected. I turned to her. "You want a free ride?" I asked evenly. She perked up instantly. "I knew you'd come around. You're such a nice guy." I nodded deadpan. "Buckle up." I pulled out of the parking lot and merged onto Interstate 5, heading south. Now, for anyone unfamiliar with San Diego geography, here's the fun part. Downtown is only 16 miles from the Mexican border. I do volunteer work in Rosarito sometimes, so I keep my passport in the glove compartment. A little detail that was about to make this ride very interesting. About 4 minutes into the drive, she looked up from her phone. Why are we going south?" I smiled. "We're going to Tijuana. Hope you brought your passport?" She laughed, a short, nervous laugh, waiting for me to admit I was joking. I didn't. By the time we passed exit 4, she wasn't laughing anymore. She sat up straight, voice rising. "You're not serious." I kept my tone calm. "You said you wanted a free ride. That's where we're going. You can get out any time, but after exit 1 there's no turning back. Your call." Her face went pale. "Please, just stop. I'll rebook, okay? Just stop." I took the next exit and pulled over near the outlet mall in San Isidro, the last stop before the border crossing. I unlocked the doors and said, "This is as far as I'm going." She got out, clutching her bag, still half in shock. I waited until she was safely on the sidewalk before driving off. Just for fun, I opened the app again. A ride from the outlet mall to La Jolla was now $87 for a pool ride. She'd tried to save $70 and ended up stranded miles from home during rush hour. Before anyone wonders, I didn't threaten her and I didn't break any laws. While she was refusing to get out earlier, I'd already messaged a couple of friends and notified Uber support so there'd be a record that she'd canceled but wouldn't leave my vehicle. I made sure my bases were covered. That was the last real day I drove for Uber. I stopped about a month later and sold my car. But that one ride became my favorite story.